With the ascension of technology and social media over the last decade, we're starting to see the effects on young men who grew up with the screen. And being a social media influencer myself, I can see in my comments, in the reaction to my videos, and even little references, how it is affecting young men. And it is not in a good way because most men now are incels. When I say incels, I might use it in a different way than the cool kids do. But when I say incels, I'm referencing losers and men who are kind of a herd of sheep. They don't think for themselves, they're a fake version of themselves and haven't embraced their authentic identity, and they're just sleepwalking through life just trying to find their self-worth and self-love. And I've determined the main 3 ways men are incels, and you need to listen to these, self-reflect, to ensure you're not one of these guys and you're actually paving your own path and will actually get the things you desire and success. And be sure to watch the whole video because the last one is the most important. It was something I wish I knew right when I graduated high school, and it would have led to far more success and fulfillment earlier in my life. So right now it's 2026, and when we talk about incels, the main topic men are talking about is looksmaxxing. I already made a whole video on looksmaxxing and what you should know before you do it. But for this video's context, when I talk about looksmaxxing, I'm talking about men externalizing everything. And going back to the topic of looksmaxxing, have you ever asked yourself, why do men or yourself want to looksmax to begin with? The answer to that question is you're trying to fix an internal problem with an external solution. The clear example of this is low self-confidence and self-worth. Oh, I need to look better. I need hollow cheeks so girls can finally like me so I can feel good about myself. And this is one of the biggest problems with young men now, and I did the same thing. When I was insecure and I didn't feel confident in myself, instead of doing this self-reflection and analyzing why I felt this way, I was like, oh, let me build muscle to fix the problem. Which, yes, it can work, but at best it just gives you temporary peace. And breakups highlight this problem even further. When men get rejected by a girl, what do they say? Does a young man ever say, oh, I guess I wasn't her type, it might not be the right time right now, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to become more mature and get ready for the next girl who actually wants to date me for who I am? No, that's never the case. Because most men in their young 20s like to play games with girls, listen to dating advice about how to be a bad boy, and they never realized that the girl rejected him because he was being a fake version of himself or not being the real him. It's always my biceps weren't big enough, I didn't have enough zeros in my bank account, I'm gonna make sure I hit the gym now, go after this crazy crypto business so I can prove her wrong. Whether it is looksmaxxing, whether it is making money, whether it is gaining clout, men become incels because they're trying to fix their internal problems with a false identity and a false view of themselves, which is, I am not good enough. And I know this more than anybody, even if you achieve things, you're not happy at the end of it. Because a mind-blowing concept of life in the world is that you cannot fix an internal problem with an external solution. And the biggest way so many young men now are externalizing their internal problems is through women. I saw a video the other day of this one YouTuber, I think it's like Lenny Miller or something like that, but he calls out women on the streets for dressing immodestly. And one of the women he called out had a boyfriend who got upset that he was calling out his girl, so he told him, bro, go out there and get more bitches. It's like, what are you talking about, bro? Once I became more mature, I'm like, this is such a stupid insult. But it's an insult so many men do even into their 30s and 40s, which is identifying a man's worth through how many women he can get. And so many men chase certain things because of women. Clavicular is the most popular influencer in 2026. And honestly, I think he's an industry plant to make men thirst after validation, and particularly from women. Like, he became good looking to get more women. He started making money and got famous to get more women. And men think this is the dream and think this will give them fulfillment. And that's what the people at the top want you to believe. And the only reason you're putting women on a pedestal is because you feel inferior yourself. And the reason this is because of the second point that most men now are incels, which is that they're not healed. Growing up in school, we were taught how to do algebra and geometry and how to write a literature paper on a book that gave us no value. Yet we were never taught how to do our own taxes, and most importantly, we were never taught how to think for ourselves and to self-reflect. I made a video on how to fix your insecurities. I recommend you go and watch that, but a key point of the video is you need to learn to accept your insecurities, accept your shortcomings, and then analyze why you feel this way. Because once you accept and understand your insecurities and deficiencies, then you obtain true freedom. And when I say freedom, a lot of your sadness, anxiety, and stress comes from a lack of acceptance. But what most men do, and not just young men, is that instead of accepting insecurities and shortcomings, they try to become someone they're not. And an example from my life was dating. I got rejected and broken up with once, and I was like, okay, I must not be good enough. I must be the problem. I need to protect myself, get better. And I started getting into this bad boy game. I heard growing up I needed to be a bad boy to attract women. So I created this false identity of myself instead of identifying that, okay, I have low self-worth and self-love, and that's why the breakup hurt me so bad. Let me just accept myself for who I am, and I will attract an authentic person. And because I didn't do this, I honestly messed up my dating life for probably like 6 or 7 years. And no pun, don't say 6, 7. As a man, if you want to have a good life, and particularly a good social and dating life, this quote will change your life. Be yourself and let others be themselves. The problem is, most men don't do either of these well. Most men don't accept the real version of themselves and have created a false identity. They watch their favorite influencer and take what they think will give them the most value from men or women. And because maybe vulnerability or being themselves in their childhood caused them to be rejected and feel unsafe, they don't let themselves be themselves. And then when other people have little flaws or things you don't agree with, you start hating on this person instead of realizing they're just themselves. Be yourself and let others be themselves, and trust me, your social life will change forever. All men, even the most famous, rich, and good-looking men, have insecurities. But what makes a man an incel is that they don't accept them and then they don't heal from them. The way you fix insecurities is through healing. Healing from your past that affects your current state and will affect your future in a bad way if you don't fix it. And lucky for you, I have a free course inside my free community. I highly recommend you check that out. It will start to teach you how to heal, how to set goals, and how to truly succeed in relationships, dating, or whatever your goals may be. It will be the first link in the description and the pinned comment. And again, it is completely free. Now on to the biggest reason that men are incels. It is because men don't think, because men don't have any goals. If you're a man with no goal or no destination, you are making a subconscious decision that you want to fail. And God and your brain can only help you if they know where you're going. And you are no different than the men who succeed in their life. The only thing is they have a destination and they know where they want to go. Think about a plane, for example. If a plane was taking off, had no crew, had no idea where it was going to go, it would probably crash or land in a deserted island. But when a plane knows where it's going to go, it knows when it's going to get there, it always does. That is your life. That is your life when you have a goal. And before someone says it, no, money is not a goal. I always have to tell people this because so many men want money. But do you really want money, or do you want what money gives you? If you're unhealed, you want money to make you feel worthy and make you feel peace. But if you are healed, you just want the lifestyle and the experiences that come from money. So don't focus on money. Focus on what you desire. Whether it's to travel, to have a family, those are your goals, not money. Earn the will to have, not the money. If you concentrate on the goal as if you already achieved it, the doors will open and the means will take care of itself. Decide what your goal is, decide what you desire, and then your brain and God can start taking you there. Again, in my free course, I go over exactly how to do this in terms of the specific steps, the visualizations, the mindset techniques, and all that. And remember, a goal that doesn't keep God at the center and serve other people will only lead to suffering. I'm not saying your goal shouldn't serve yourself to some degree, but if it's not impacting the world in a positive way, it is what's called a foreign goal and not a real goal. A foreign goal is a goal that's not yours, but you were told to desire it. Like the looks, money, status, Andrew Tate lifestyle, that is a foreign goal for a lot of men. A lot of men don't really want that. I would say more men just want a family with a girl that really loves them more than that lifestyle. But through propaganda and social media, it distorts what your true goal is. And God and the world cannot help you if you're going after a foreign goal. And I've talked a lot in this video about insecurities, and I even talked about looksmaxxing in this video. And I have both of these videos on screen right now. Check them out, join the free course, which I'll see you in there, and I'll see you next time.